This month the Supreme Court issued a decision striking down a 1992 federal law banning commercial sports betting in 46 states. In one fell swoop, the 6-3 decision swung open the door for individual states to decide for themselves whether to allow sports betting within state boundaries. The decision, which may mean legalizing the estimated $150 billion in illegal wagers on professional and amateur sports that Americans make every year, http://nn.w.fm/g6lgx, also has massive impact on sport betting organizations such as Single Point Inc. OTC-BB profile, which has been in the daily fantasy sports arena since March 2016. Other companies that stand to benefit from this milestone ruling include Caesars Entertainment Corporation, NASDAQ, CZR, MGM Resorts International, NYSE, MGM, Penn National Gaming Inc., NASDAQ, Penn, and Boyd Gaming Corporation, NYSE, BYD. Gross gaming revenues could hit billions. The overturned law, the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act, prohibited states from authorizing sports gambling on the outcome of sports events. One of the law's sponsors, Senator Bill Bradley, and a former college and professional basketball star, claimed the regulation was needed to safeguard the integrity of sports. However, the court ruled that the law was unconstitutional. It is as if federal officers were installed in state legislative chambers and were armed with the authority to stop legislators from voting on any offending proposals. Justice Samuel A. Alito Jr. said, writing for the majority. A more direct affront to state sovereignty is not easy to imagine. The ruling was met with enthusiasm by those in the gambling and casino industries, including Single Point Inc. Profile, a technology company with a focus on acquiring companies that will benefit from the injection of growth capital and technology integration. One analyst predicted the industry's gross gaming revenue from sports betting could rise to $5 to $10 billion in 5 years and noted that gaming technology providers may also have an incremental $250 million to $1 billion annual sales opportunity from the trend. http://nnw.fm/IY5. Entering the social betting world, Single Point has been in the daily fantasy sports arena since March 2016, when the company invested in GoDraft and Draft Fury. Following this month's Supreme Court ruling, the company announced it had invested in an additional betting platform, Stakehall, the No. 1 social betting app in the iTunes App Store. http://nnw.fm/b4e. Single Point plans to work closely with Stakehall, which focuses on peer-to-peer social betting, to establish a strong position in the $150 billion betting industry. Single Point already provides a payments option, and the two companies are working to define the use of smart contracts within the application. Smart contracts facilitate the exchange of money, property, shares, or anything of value in a transparent, conflict-free way while avoiding the services of a middleman. http://nnw.fm/fns6b. Until now, the social betting market has been ruled by DraftKings and FanDuel. Even before the Supreme Court decision, Single Point saw an opportunity to enter, and make a sizable dent, in the huge social betting market through its investment in Stakehall. Dubbed as the social wagering for the next generation, Stakehall allows players to easily challenge their friends to games of skill or even be a third-party judge between mutual friends. Users can wager their hard-earned cash on even a night out on the town. Single Point will work collaboratively with Stakehall to help facilitate the opportunity of using Single Point's crypto-based payment solution within the application. Having the ability to transact in crypto payments provides Single Point another avenue to jumpstart users transacting with Bitcoin. opening the DFS realm. In addition to its efforts with Stake Hall, Single Point will also be leveraging its investments in GoDraft and Draft Fury, which now become more viable opportunities for the acquisitions company. In 2016, Single Point acquired an ownership stake in GoDraft.com, a daily fantasy sports DFS enterprise featuring one of the most powerful daily fantasy sports gameplay systems on the planet. http://nn.w.fm/QJB3K. Using GoDraft, players have an opportunity to win cash daily in the NFL, NBA, MLB and PGA. The system also features a referral program that rewards players with cash and credit. At the time of the acquisition, Single Point CEO Greg Lambrecht noted that GoDraft is an ideal candidate with excellent growth potential. There are 2,000+ unique members, and they also have the only friends in private league features in the daily fantasy sports industry today, allowing you to play against people you know easier than ever before. Single Point is one of the few publicly traded companies in the United States that allows shareholders to be involved in the DFS realm, and the GoDraft acquisition marked the first in Single Point's DFS roll-up initiative. With nearly 57 million people in the USA and Canada participating in fantasy sports last year, demand for participation in DFS is on the rise, Lambrecht noted. Huge growth potential. Also in 2016, Single Point announced that it had finalized an acquisition deal for interest in Draft Fury. Draft Fury has a unique 7-level referral program and an optimized interface that provides a superior gaming experience for users. With a valuation of $8 million and recognized as the first cash-flow-positive DFS enterprise, Draft Fury offers daily, skill-based fantasy contests for the NBA, NFL and MLB. The system is known for its innovative offerings, and players have credited it for originality among other platforms. A case in point is the system's Fury Arena, which uses Draft Fury's proprietary algorithm to match players of similar skill levels so that players have a chance to win regardless of ability or skill. With new regulations now in place, Single Point looks to these acquisitions to resume their tremendous trajectories as states throughout the nation move to legalize sports betting. We have placed the company into multiple emerging markets that have huge growth potential, states Single Point President Will Ralston. While we will continue to focus on cannabis and blockchain opportunities, we are excited that the Supreme Court has ruled in favor of sports betting legalization, giving the companies we have a stake in the opportunity to compete with the industry leaders again. We will continue to look for opportunity in the newly legalized sports betting arena, eyeing the potential opportunities. Single Point isn't the only organization intent on leveraging the Supreme Court decision and making the most of the lucrative opportunities now available in sports betting. Caesars Entertainment Corporation, NASDAQ-CZR, applauded the Supreme Court decision as well. Caesars currently has licensed gaming operations in 13 states and manages a successful legal sports wagering business in Nevada. In wake of the ruling, the company plans to expand its U.S. sports betting business wherever secure and responsible wagering on sporting events is legalized. The Supreme Court's landmark PASPA ruling creates a golden opportunity to end illegal sports wagering once and for all by creating a well-regulated alternative that sports fans can trust, commented the company's president and CEO, Mark Fresora. http://nn.w.fm/mo8tq. Caesars is a leader in legalized gaming in the U.S. As a result, we expect to be able to provide safe, exciting sports wagering experiences to consumers across the country, as we do today in Nevada. We plan to announce our specific approach to this business as we better understand the opportunities and regulations which evolve from today's Supreme Court decision. MGM Resorts International, NYSE, MGM, also commented on the Supreme Court ruling. A May 14 press release notes that MGM Resorts International applauds the court's decision to allow states the opportunity to protect consumers and benefit the public by regulating and taxing sports betting. http://nnw.fm/hwh4t. The release stated that the company looks forward to working with legislators and policymakers to achieve a regulatory outcome that benefits states and consumers alike while ensuring the integrity of sports. In a follow-up interview, http://nnw.fm/cop3a, MGM CEO Jim Murren stated that the company has been waiting and planning for the day the U.S. Supreme Court allowed sports betting. "We have already established the architecture to deploy sports betting as soon as the states allow us to do that," he said. "We have already the software. We have our mobile app called Play MGM that is already activated in Nevada. Penn National Gaming Inc. NASDAQ, Penn, owns, operates or has ownership interests in gaming and racing facilities and video gaming terminal operations with a focus on slot machine entertainment. In addition, the company is in the process of acquiring Pinnacle Entertainment for $2.8 billion in cash and stock, a deal which will add another 12 properties to its collection." Following the acquisition of Pinnacle and the planned divestiture of 4 of its properties to avoid regulatory challenges, Penn National will have significantly greater operational and geographic diversity and operate a combined 41 properties in 20 jurisdictions throughout North America. http://nnw.fm/ziv7i. Boyd Gaming Corporation, NYSE, BYD, is a leading geographically diversified operator of 24 gaming entertainment properties in 7 states. Boyd currently operates 1.36 million square feet of casino space, more than 30,000 gaming machines, 630 table games, 9,400 hotel rooms and more than 280 food and beverage outlets. This month the company announced that it had entered into a definitive agreement to acquire Ladner Entertainment Group, which currently operates nearly 1,000 gaming units in 220 locations across the state of Illinois. With one of the most experienced leadership teams in the casino industry, Boyd Gaming prides itself on offering its guests an outstanding entertainment experience, delivered with unwavering attention to customer service. Knowing that the nation's highest court would be ruling on the case soon, savvy gaming companies such as Single Point have been eyeing the potential entry points and are prepared to move swiftly now that the decision has been handed down. For more information on Single Point, please visit Single Point Inc. OTC-QB, Sing. About Network Newswire. Network Newswire, NNW, is a financial news and content distribution company that provides 1. Access to a network of wire services via network wire to reach all target markets, industries and demographics in the most effective manner possible. 2. Article and editorial syndication to 5,000 news outlets. 3. Enhanced press release services to ensure maximum impact. 4. Social media distribution via the Investor Brand Network event to nearly 2 million followers. 5. A full array of corporate communications solutions, and 6. A total news coverage solution with NNW Prime. As a multifaceted organization with an extensive team of contributing journalists and writers, NNW is uniquely positioned to best serve private and public companies that desire to reach a wide audience of investors, consumers, journalists and the general public. By cutting through the overload of information in today's market, NNW brings its clients unparalleled visibility, recognition and brand awareness. NNW is where news, content and information converge. For more information, please visit https://www. NetworkNewsWire.com. Please see full terms of use and disclaimers on the Network Newswire website. Applicable to all content provided by NNW, wherever published or republished. http://nnw.fm/disclaimer ISCLAIMER. Network Newswire, NNW, is the source of the article and content set forth above. References to any issuer other than the profiled issuer are intended solely to identify industry participants and do not constitute an endorsement of any issuer and do not constitute a comparison to the profiled issuer. FN Media Group, FNM, is a third-party publisher and news dissemination service provider, which disseminates electronic information through multiple online media channels. FNM is not affiliated with NNW or any company mentioned herein. The commentary, views and opinions expressed in this release by NNW are solely those of NNW and are not shared by and do not reflect in any manner the views or opinions of FNM. Readers of this article and content agree that they cannot and will not seek to hold liable NNW and FNM for any investment decisions by their readers or subscribers. NNW and FNM and their respective affiliated companies are a news dissemination and financial marketing solutions provider and are not registered broker-dealers, analysts, investment advisors, hold no investment licenses and may not sell, offer to sell or offer to buy any security. The article and content related to the profiled company represent the personal and subjective views of the author, and are subject to change at any time without notice. The information provided in the article and the content has been obtained from sources which the author believes to be reliable. However, the author has not independently verified or otherwise investigated all such information. None of the author, NNW, FNM, or any of their respective affiliates, guarantee the accuracy or completeness of any such information. This article and content are not, and should not be regarded as investment advice or as a recommendation regarding any particular security or course of action. Readers are strongly urged to speak with their own investment advisor and review all of the profiled issuers' filings made with the Securities and Exchange Commission before making any investment decisions, and should understand the risks associated with an investment in the profiled issuer's securities, including, but not limited to, the complete loss of your investment. NNW. This release contains forward-looking statements within the meaning of Section 27A of the Securities Act of 1933, as amended, and Section 21E of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, as amended, and such forward-looking statements are made pursuant to the safe harbor provisions of the Private Securities Litigation Reform Act of 1995. Forward-looking statements describe future expectations, plans, results, or strategies and are generally preceded by words such as may, future, plan, or planned, will, or should, expected, anticipates, draft, eventually, or projected. You are cautioned that such statements are subject to a multitude of risks and uncertainties that could cause future circumstances, events, or results to differ materially from those projected in the forward-looking statements, including the risks that actual results may differ materially from those projected in the forward-looking statements as a result of various factors, and other risks identified in the company's annual report on Form 10-K or 10-KSB and other filings made by such company with the Securities and Exchange Commission. You should consider these factors in evaluating the forward-looking statements included herein, and not place undue reliance on such statements. The forward-looking statements in this release are made as of the date hereof, and NNW and FNM undertake no obligation to update such statements. Network Newswire, NNW, is affiliated with the investor brand Network-IBN. About IBN. Over the past 10 years we have consistently introduced new network brands, each specifically designed to fulfill the unique needs of our growing client base and services. Today, we continue to expand our branded network of highly influential properties, leveraging the knowledge and energy of specialized teams of experts to serve our increasingly diversified list of clients. Please feel free to visit the Investor Brand Network IBAN, http://www.investorbrandnetwork.com. Corporate Communications Contact, Network Newswire, NNW, New York, http://www.networknewswire.com. Office, 212-418-1217. Editor at networknewswire.com. Media Contact, FN Media Group, LLC, NNW at financialnewsmedia.com. 1-954-345-0611. Source, Network Newswire.